Yep. Hey, it's your girl Monique 69 Ways Johnson. I'm here for another Tubi movie recap review of My Brother's Wife. You see, I'm not alone. I'm here with some people. We got my girl Candy Love. How you doing?
Hey.
And we also got Miss Kira Speaks over there in the corner. And we got someone who's new over here. He done bombarded his way over here to talk about this movie. So here he is, VACAYJTV.
That's right, bombarded.
I don't have to.
I'm wearing my camouflage for the veteran in the movie. You know what I'm saying? With the PTSD and everything, we coming through. Okay, let's go.
I'm like, bet my behind. Okay.
We got
PTSD.
Yeah, serious, man. What's up, family? What's up?
What's going on? I can't believe you in another Tubi movie, Jay.
I know it's my second one.
Super duper surprise.
You the one that broke it in.
I broke your cherry.
I wasn't gonna say it like that. Okay, I knew you was gonna say it like that. I was watching Tubi before you broke it, but yes, you the first one I was rocking with on the review. Yeah, on the Tubi side. Yeah,
on the Tubi side.
Yeah.
Now he's going down the rabbit hole like the rest of us. Anyway,
listen, these movies got me locked. So yeah.
The stories are crazy.
Yeah.
Interesting, especially with the twist. So tell me, what's your overall thoughts of this movie? Go one by one without giving any details. Like, what you think about the ending or the flow of the movie? Candy?
For it to be like 66 minutes, it was very quick, but it was packed.
I like
it was Jesus. It was packed. It was twisting and turning. I didn't expect it to start and end the way it did. I was confused about a whole lot, but it is what it is with 66 minutes. But it was a decent movie. The story was very busy. Yeah, it was decent.
Why? Just why? Oh, why? Is this what we wanted to do? But okay. You said don't give it away. So I'll wait till we get into it.
So you just on a why? Oh, why?
Yeah, why? Because absolutely not.
No. How about you, KJ?
I'll just say, if nobody gonna take care of it, somebody else will. But there's gonna be some consequences, all right? So that I'm gonna just leave it right there.
I knew you was gonna say that.
You think you know me?
Yeah, I knew you were gonna go there.
Almost at the end. Yeah, you be there in about 5 minutes.
Because it literally was really quick, but it was interesting nonetheless. It for it to be 66 minutes, it did kept my attention, I will say. Like I said, for me, it got straight to the point. It could have been some parts that could have been like really fleshed out, but I'm just glad it wasn't 2 hours of nothing. But anyway, let's get started. So the movie opens up. We see a family. So it's like it's a foster home. As they was talking, it's like they are foster siblings. We see a young Sean and young Calvin and a foster sister and a struggle plate. So even though they in foster care, the foster mom is struggling, I guess, too. They keep eating the same stuff over and over and over. And we see Calvin get an attitude already in his teens. He was like, I'm tired of eating the same old. And he can't wait till he get out of there and, make a way for himself so he don't have to keep eating this struggle meal. And, Sean, talked to him about, I guess, what he want to do in the future. He said he pictured his real family eating a real meal or something, a different meal. It was something to that extent. So, yeah, so they opened up with a flashback. And what are y'all thoughts on it, Candy?
It was interesting to see their perspectives on their lives now and what they wanted to do in the future. And what's Sean is the husband, is the one in the red. Well, who's the husband? Yep. Sean.
Calvin.
Okay.
Calvin is in the
plaid. Which one is the husband?
I don't know. Look, I'm getting confused.
Well, anyway, either way, you could tell, like he had his life mapped out, because of the situation. Some people, when they're in bad situations like that, they go ahead and say what I want to do, and I'm gonna stick to my guns, and this is what I want to do. I'm gonna, get me a good job. I'm gonna get me a nice house, nice crib, and I'm gonna get me a nice lady. And that's exactly what he did. I understand about eating the struggle meals, but sometimes it is what it is. Just respect what's going on and be grateful and thankful that you're not somewhere worse than what where you are, because you never know what you could be dealing with. So you just have to be grateful.
Grateful. Okay, Miss Kira.
When this movie first opened up, I said, what does Monique have me watching? What is this? Who are these children? Why are we here? What is this meal? It actually didn't look that bad. She said she ain't got no money. She's going to fill them up on carbs. You get one piece of roll and we eat this rice. But I digress. Like Candy said, my man had a plan. Out of the one, he had an attitude because you would have had to sit down and eat, because no. But the other one, he had a plan. He saw his way out. And we'll stop there.
Okay.
Look, that was all it take from the scene.
Okay.
He was mad. The other one had a plan, and he said, "Be nice."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What have you, VACAY-JayTV?
I mean, I immediately knew that it was a foster home because they got, little Lily White over there. It was all good, and they was arguing, and it's all good. No, it's all good. I got some folks that was from that environment, so it's all good. And they was fighting over their little biscuits or whatever. One thing that I remember him saying, I believe it was the guy that was the husband, is that, I'm gonna get a house and I'll let you stay until you get yourself together, but you got to get your own girl. Is that what he said? Am I correct? I remember him saying something like that.
Yeah.
So it's obvious that something happened before where dude was probably trying to take his girl, and that's why he said that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of giving us little clues in the beginning.
I forgot all about that part.
Yeah, that there was some type of discrepancy there at the foster home, and now we fast forward into what we're gonna get into.
Right. Yes. Okay. Next scene. Fast forward to 16 years later. That's a big gap. So I'm guessing they probably in their early 30s. We see a grown-up Calvin at work with his boss talking about getting this account. And we also get introduced to what's her name? Teresa and her friend. Teresa. Arisa. Yeah, we we see her, they doing yoga, and they talking about her friend talking about her bad kids, and they watching a horror movie, and then we get a nosy bitch in the back and jumping in their conversation. And we also see Teresa being happy about starting a family with Calvin and starting a baby factory so she can have kids to yell at when they watch horror movies and stuff. So what you thought of this introduction of these people? VACAY?
Yeah. I mean, typical opening with the adult side of all of this. I thought that the wife she's very interesting young lady. The other girl, I already could tell she was kind of shady. You know what I mean? Like, she was kind of like, her whole attitude was kind of like, and the lady, the lady always butting in like, yeah, girl, I was watching that too. That was funny as hell, boy. It was like, excuse me, like you butting in our conversation.
Okay.
So I thought it was a funny conversation. But I could already tell, like, that girl right there, yeah, she troubled. That she was. That's what I read.
Okay. Miss Kira.
They didn't have to be so nasty to that lady. She just being a little nosy because the friend was like, I done told you once. I done told you twice. Back it up. But they gave us this little happy start. But since it's a Tubi movie, I knew that there wasn't going to be no happy ending. So she's starting her family. Yay, happy. He's successful. We about to take a business trip. But I just knew, like, we only just begun.
Yes. Candy.
Does this entail him going further into his work environment, or is just this right here, the scene?
It's just an introduction. You just see them popping up 16 years later, and people saying each other names.
Yeah. I'm not mad at the way they, let the nosy lady like back up, like, we're not talking to you, because I don't like that either. Her friend, you could tell that she was not the person that will hold you accountable 100%. It's like she'll give you a little leeway and then she'll take it back, or hold you and then she'll take it back. But like, I didn't, like Jay said, she's shady, so I'm not there with the friend, and I'm glad I wasn't there in the beginning because I definitely wasn't there in the end. She wants to start a family. See, I want to go ahead, but yeah, they look nice.
Go ahead. We see him in a business meeting trying to get this account. We got some people from UK. It really don't tell you what the hell he do. I'm like, what's this? Some financial stuff? What's this? Commercial stuff? I don't know. Commercial real estate? I don't know what the heck they doing. So, they talking to these people from the UK. He got the account, whoop whoop, and they said they would like for them to come their way in Manchester and to view their facility or what have you. And then we get a flashback like 2.5 months ago, and he coming in the house with all smiles, and then Teresa cut him with her eyes if looks could kill, and she's tired of his I guess working all the time because he travels for work and sometimes he be gone a month at a time. And
yeah,
she ready to build a family. She want attention. I don't know. When I got to this point, I'm like, why she's on the computer? What does she do? And then as time go on, I realized she don't do shit. But anyway,
that part.
She does something.
No,
on social media
exercise.
Like, we don't even know what he does. He probably moving weight or something like that because they don't specify. I was like, yeah, did we seal the deal? We're gonna come to Manchester and look at your facility. This could be,
right?
Yeah, he could be in distribution. You know what I'm saying? Like import,
export. Need to know all of that.
Yeah. Import, export. That's what he does.
Yes. Okay. Export. Yeah, and he already looking at his boss like.
Tubi said you ain't need to know all of that.
Right.
Yeah, because it doesn't change the story.
She was trying to get to the children,
but I would like to know what he does. I just know and the boss was like, "This is a 6-figure deal or something for him." And
yeah, they moving weight. They moving weight. Just on a more sophisticated, higher level. You got to wear suits. You know what I'm saying? This is almost like James St. Patrick. It's just next level. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness!
I mean, they said send the private jet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
come right out. So yeah.
Come on, Miss Carol, what else could they be doing? Like, seriously.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it could be because the man told me he want a loan or whatever to buy some stereo equipment. I'm like, what?
Yeah, stereo equipment for what? Like,
yeah, that sounds some shady stuff. Like, okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So what y'all think of this whole spill out of him? Gotta go to the UK and you see a flashback of 2.5 months ago, and he getting flack from his wife about traveling for so long.
He seems like an overachiever. He seems like a people pleaser. He seems like he does everything that somebody else wants other than what his spouse wants. But that's what I get out of him. Her,
Mm-hmm.
I get her having an attitude with him because he's leaving again. But you are sitting at home all day, every day, doing whatever God knows that you're doing. Listen, I don't think I have a problem with that. All right,
Me neither.
FaceTime me
making fruit salad.
Listen, I'm South Life. I ain't got to move. I don't have to. I can go run and exercise and jog and go get coffee with my girlfriends. Sounds like a typical housewife life. You know, you got
he the breadwinner. Yeah, he the breadwinner.
Like
she's a housewife.
Go with him.
That's what a lot
that
of
was
women
my
want,
whole
right?
thing that I wanted to say. When we got to this
him.
last trip, I mean, I guess maybe because of the ending, but like, why didn't you just say I'll come with you then instead of staying at home, like doing nothing, and then
or I'm gonna come out in 3 days. I'm coming out on my own.
All right, let me just talk about the elephant in the room. Okay, here's the elephant in the room. Your man been going so long, and she's hard up. She needs some.
That's why she
This
should have went with
for months. Yeah. No, I feel you. That's a great suggestion. That's not how they wrote it though. But they had to create it where she didn't go with him, so there would be so much tension for everything to lay out. But she was hard up, man. She was hard up months ago before he got the deal.
But you know what? Come back from that meeting, you're gonna come back to this room, and then that's it.
Right. Because we never saw them get together either.
We did not. But when she wanted to, when he was, giving her some attention, and she was like, "Ooh, wee," and he was like, "Oh, you know what? I got this style going video. I got to record. You know what, baby? I'll be in the room and what? I'm like,
yeah. You're gonna leave her all hot, bothered, and all juicy for nothing. So it's like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
You don't like this lady. I'm like, okay, he don't like his wife. All right, gotcha.
That ain't not gonna like his wife.
He don't.
Divorce was definitely an option. I'll just put that out there.
Look what Matthew Wilson said though. Don't forget that last one, 6:13. Well, 6:13 my time. Don't forget he tried to intimidate, and she pried him off.
Oh, he tried to be intimate.
There you go.
I'm like, intimidate? What?
My bad. My contact.
I was gonna say Jada.
I can't read now. My contact.
You can't see. Yeah. We know you can read. You can't see.
I can't read no more.
Yeah. Well, I thought that was the time that she wanted to be intimate, and he had a video. He had. So it was twice. Okay,
I remember. I missed this. I forgot that part. I remember the one that Candy was talking about. That he was like, "Wait a minute, let me go do this work real quick." Like, no, not you put me on pause for the work. We could just get this work in right here, and you can get right back to that. Like, we ain't got to go nowhere. Just right here.
Exactly.
Nope, we won't do that.
All she had to do was press the button. Y'all know y'all man's button, right? Whether that be
press that button.
Whether that be the neck or the chest or the, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what y'all need to do. She wasn't doing what she needed to do to press his button to get him to stay. You see what I'm saying?
So she should have been pressing buttons while he was on that computer. Gotcha.
Exactly. You know what I mean? She gave up too easy.
She was tired of it though.
4 months. It's been 4 months.
She's tired of it. She was tired of it.
Yeah, that's true.
She was tired.
Yeah, she rather put water on her chest.
I mean, when we get to the end, we find out what it is, but yeah, she probably was sick and tired. Of strip teasing and all kinds of stuff. Like,
she probably was trying for months and months and months. I get it.
He can mad.
She should have been like that other lady in that last movie we watched with the little toy in the pillow and get the hint, sir.
Right.
She ain't had no toys. You got all that money, no toys.
Ridiculous. And 4 months for why?
For why? So we get to see him talking with his boss. They went out to some restaurant, and they was talking about the. I'm looking at this. I don't know why I put
the chicken like that.
Right. I'm like, that's an upgrade from the first slide from foster care food.
Oh, from the biscuit and the little chicken. Gotcha.
Yeah, they went to some barbecue spot.
Yeah,
they ain't making that much money, yo.
Wendy's ain't making that much
It was
money.
a mom and pop.
This ain't the fancy restaurant that you supposed to work up to. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a mom
Man,
and
y'all
pop.
in this suit and
That
tie.
food is good though. That'd be the good food.
Listen, I eat it. Yeah.
Not it look dry.
The chicken does look dry.
It do look dry. Matthew,
like
I will
It's
say.
like a turkey leg. It's kind of big. I don't want no chicken leg that big. That got some
Either
stuff
way,
in it.
this is the upgrade from that biscuit and rice or whatever.
And the rice. We're moving on up.
Right. So we get to this scene. He talks to his boss about, work and his deal, and his phone was ringing, I believe, because at the same time when this scene was happening, we also see a scene of this man in this army suits. Even though he was in the army, he ain't come from the army itself.
Fatigues, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can tell by the facial hair.
Answers for that too. We never got answers for that.
Yeah, we'll get to it. But yes, we also see the same happen at the same time as he's getting on this bus. He calling someone, and Calvin said his brother was calling him. He said he having phone problems, and I'm gonna get to that because how deep your phone problems went, it was kind of weird.
That was by choice. You're supposed to be moving on up. You can't afford to get your phone fixed. Okay, sir.
Yeah. And he not answering his brother's calls. His brother get on the bus, and then
I think it was a lie.
Ooh, do tell.
Could be.
I think he wasn't even trying to, because I feel like dude wasn't trying to stay connected to him.
He's ignoring him.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to live my life and elevating and all this and that. I don't know what's going on with you.
But wasn't he sitting at the table with the boss and he was like, "Oh, but my screen is blank and it says I missed a call, but I didn't get a call." Didn't he say I only sit with the boss?
Sometimes you have to talk about stuff just to make it real.
How
you be at work like
he said the phone not even turned on. He talking about the screen.
You be at work on Thursday like, oh, my stomach hurt. Oh, my stomach hurt. You know how you got to play that thing out on Thursday.
But when you don't come in on Friday,
I ain't gonna come to work on Friday.
Oh, you fibbing? I got you. You just fibbing just to
it's
get up out of there.
Because ain't no way in the world I am who I am.
Alibi.
Phone that's
messed up. Was the alibi?
Like, no, we not having.
Yeah, ain't no way in the world you working all those hours and can't get an upgrade on your phone, bro.
That's crazy.
Or either you just don't want to.
And trying to make 6 figures.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You got this big, gigantic house, well, ain't gigantic, but you got this big, nice house. And
what you saying? He still got his ghetto ways, is what you saying?
Listen, tendencies are there. The tendencies are there. Prevalent.
Yeah. He telling his boss that he trying to make a family with his wife.
You got
your face covered. Wherever say my bed.
Thank you.
So he talked to his boss about what he trying to do, build a family, and his wife gonna give him a hard time about with this trip. And I think that was it. And then his boss was looking at the waitress. I'm like, oh, you creep. And,
he was kind of cringy, yo. He was kind of cringy.
Yeah. I'm like, okay. And he said something to Calvin about it. I guess trying to entice someone to cheat, if you will, about saying some little things. But that's what I got from it. The way he was looking at the waitress as she walked by, talking about he could have some of that later or something else later. It was weird.
I don't even know. I know he was like, you see that looks good, but he was talking about the lady.
Yeah, I was like, you creep.
Creepy.
So, to the next one. He finally made it home.
One thing, I'm sorry. When did it look like a family reunion on the bus trip? Like it looks like my family, how we do every 2 years when we get on the bus, charter our bus.
He was definitely
Maryland, we go to Detroit. That's how we look. No cap. We always got our color coordinated shirts. I'm like, is it a family?
I won't hold you. It looked like a family reunion, and because if during the movie if he was in the seat, everybody else is like, having the conversing. They up there conversing and talk to each other. He He didn't want to be bothered. It was
Like he
some
just
lady
jumped
who
on
was
their
smiling
bus,
his face.
like he just caught a ride. That's what it looked like.
He could. I mean,
I needed answers for that.
I don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of suspicious things about this guy.
Yeah, like you'd look unkept. Like military, your face is shaven. You know, you might have a mustache, but you're not finna have all the scruff. And I'm like, and his hair, I don't know. I don't think you can wear hair like that in the military. I don't know, but I'm like, he looks unkept. He can't be fresh from a deployment or nothing. Nah, he's true.
Well, he's not. But okay, we'll get there. We get another scene where Calvin made it home, and she on the computer again doing nothing, like she didn't work. He like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, looking at baby names on the computer. She was typing like she was typing the dissertation or something. But anyway,
she being a housewife, yo. She don't gotta work, yo.
Soft life.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
But she's not happy. You have a soft
she
life.
ain't getting none.
Happy.
She ain't getting none.
But you looking at baby names though, and you ain't getting none.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Well,
And
she ain't getting none. He gonna be away all the time, so might as well impregnate me, so that I have a baby to pay attention to me while you're away.
She says she want to speak it into existence. She want to manifest it.
There you go.
No.
Yeah, he's still not gonna be home, and then you're gonna be rocking that baby by yourself. No, ma'am.
I mean, at least she won't be by herself.
Hey,
technically,
it's been done, right? It has been done.
Yeah, tell you what.
Yeah, he got an alert.
Baby, you rock it.
Not this your baby, you rock it.
That in Dallas. Go ahead.
He got an alert. It was like this alert sign went off, and then you see his phone is look like it's off.
He got the privacy screen on.
Or that them bubbles is bothering him.
I'm with you, Matthew.
Right, Matt. Right.
And he said, "I got some news to tell you," and you see the look on her face, like she was like getting prepared. And what he said, he had to leave. He had to go out of town to UK for like, he said 2 weeks at best. Didn't he say 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or a week? Or no? Did he say
2 weeks? That's what the boss told him. And then he had said to the boss, "When do we ever do a 2-3 week trip?" But that's still what he told him.
Right. So he told her 2 weeks, and she giving him flag like, you say he's gonna be home more and stuff like that, to cuddle with me or something, to be there for me, and we trying to build a family. You see this other picture of she looking him down like, this some bull, and this some bull-ish, and he said he got some work to do. And then we see another scene of him in the bed on the phone with his boss, and then instead of them, they say they have to leave in like a week. Right? Mm-hmm. But his boss called and said they gotta leave the next day.
I'm with Jay. Maybe he's a dealer. Because who calls you in the middle of the night talking about,
and then he
change your plans, we leaving in the morning?
What? Right. That sounds like Ghost and Tommy for real.
Listen, the shipment is coming earlier than we thought, so we gotta go pick up the shipment. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on.
Yeah, like
pick up the shipment.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm telling you. And then we go get to the rest of the house. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because the people said we'll see you in a week, and then he get a call from his boss said we got to leave the next day.
In the morning. That was weird.
That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So, what are y'all thoughts on this whole him coming home telling her how she feeling? Anybody first, Miss Kara or somebody?
Go ahead, Miss Kira, because
I mean, it sounds like same stuff, different day. If this is what he's been doing and he's supposed to be doing better, well, like I said, if she ain't working, I'd have been like, where are we going for 2 weeks? Because you literally sat at home and did nothing. I mean, I realized given the movie, we couldn't have moved it forward with her going there, and he had a plot and a plan, but yeah, no. And then the boss gonna call you that night in the middle of the night. You sneaking and creeping on the phone talking about we got to leave in the morning.
And then try to cuddle with her. And she said, get off me. Basically.
Stuff like that make you think that he's cheating on her. You know what I'm saying?
The vibe
because 12 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? 11 o'clock at night. Oh, what's up? Oh yeah, we got to leave. Come on, man. That's like,
Yeah.
You would think that he's messing around with another girl, but obviously it's not because we know the story. But
Well,
it's just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, because 2 hours ago you just said 2 weeks, and now I mean you got to leave in a couple of days. Now you got to leave in mañana.
Mhm.
No.
That's
You speak Espanol? Huh?
See,
Mhm.
just a little bit.
En
Muy
mañana.
pequeño. Muy pequeño. Muy pequeño. That's crazy. That was wild. But I didn't. Baby names. He's leaving. You're upset. He's in the bed on the phone. You pushing him off. You don't want to give him any. He's just not playing. He's not playing it right. Well, he doesn't want to play it right because anybody would try to make it right. He would have came home, loved her down because it's been a minute, and then you would have broken it to her. Like, listen,
like you said, you like that lady.
no, it's been a minute, but I'm back with the jump off, and here we are. I got to go. He shouldn't have played it like that. He should have came home the right way. He didn't come home right. He started off wrong, so that's why she looked the way she looked. Face balled up.
So what's the right way? I want to know. You want him to love her down,
like
then break her news?
Yeah, yeah.
Butter
Break
me
her
up.
back and then break her heart. Break her back, then break her heart.
Whoa.
Yes.
And it might have been then it might not have been as well. Then that would have probably changed the trajectory of the story. But and I guess they didn't write it that way. So that's why we went the way we went.
Yeah, she wanted a more romantic setting, right? She wanted the whole like, come on, baby, you know, here we go. Here's some flowers and some candies. Here's some toys. Here's some liquids. Let's play around with these liquids real quick. Get you all lathered up. You know, she wants all of that. And even though later on she ain't need all that, but she just needed a hard, stiff one. You know what I mean? But the way that he was going about it was just, the vibe wasn't there at all.
Yeah.
The vibe wasn't there.
He kept making her unhappy. Like he always did stuff. It's like a power on. It was always something, you know.
Yeah.
That's why they give us that little in the beginning. Like he was this busy, you know, he had come this way. He was this businessman. She was at yoga. They was gonna have a baby. Yeah. And like I said, I knew it wasn't gonna stay there. And then I was like, there we go. Because she looking real salty.
Dang.
Real salty.
He ain't doing it right. He ain't doing it right.
You should just gave that lady a divorce. She's doing all of this.
This is a regular thing, though. We know that, like in real life.
Yeah,
like people work too hard and they neglect their spouse, their partner, whether it be a man or a woman. It happens like in real life. So I can see the reality in this. You know.
Yeah, it's very.
Although Sir did have an agenda, but yes, it does happen in real life.
Yeah.
So we see the next day, the next morning, he leaving so fast. I wonder what he packed because how you pack that fast? But anyway, she like turned her face. He tried to kiss her. She turned her face, and he got in the car. And she on the couch looking depressed. She calling her girl up. Her girl came over, you know, trying to cheer her up, get her some coffee or tea. And then we see also at the same time we see Sean on the bus. Look how he looking at this woman. This woman seemed like she was trying to talk to him or something.
Yeah, I was wondering that was kind of weird. I was like, does he know her? Like, what was she trying to press up on him? He's like, ma'am, can I help you?
And he trying to call his brother at the same time during that montage. And
that's because she want to know which part of the Smith family are you? Which you going to the reunion? Whose child are you?
Going to the reunion.
Right. Like, you ain't my cousin. You don't look like one of our cousins. Like,
I've never seen you before.
Okay.
Right.
People.
Look, he just got service.
That's like Pac in Poetic Justice. Like, yo, we gonna go to this barbecue. I'm everyday cousin. Yo, what's up, cuz?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what it was giving.
Cousin Pete.
Yeah.
Not cousin Pete.
That friend pissed me off though.
She stayed on my.
Because you could tell she was upset, and she probably sounded like she was a little tipsy, and she was sad, and she was just like, "Girl, get off me! You keep talking to me. I gotta go. Goodbye. Stop talking to me." I was like, "Why she like you don't want to spend the night? Like, why are you brushing her off like this? What kind of friend are you?"
I'm with you, Matt. I thought they was gonna start scissoring or something. I'm like, okay, because
child. I mean,
the way they were all on each other, I really thought they were. I thought that's what it was going. I
There
really
goes
I won't be
69
mad at
ways.
it.
Boy.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
69 ways was about to come up.
There
It
go the
probably was a
70.
different.
I got double
Probably was a
friskies on
best
the line.
friend turned into a comforter friend. You know how you had that best friend that turned into your
No.
comfort friend?
No,
No, you wouldn't, Jay.
not in this movie. I'm trying to change the narrative. No, we're not going there.
That's what we thought. That's what I thought. I was like,
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
I'm like,
It's your show. This is your platform. Do what you want.
is she needy? Is Teresa needy or is she sad? Or is it both?
I thought she was sad and tipsy. I thought she had to have like a couple of drinks.
Depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's depressed. Definitely depressed.
Girl.
4 months and your husband gone again.
True, you in this big old
Not
house
sure when he's
by
coming
yourself.
back.
Man, you
And
should
it's
have
a
got
nice
your
house, too.
girlphone.
Where is the credit card?
Should have
Yeah,
right made
I
a
wouldn't
phone
have been sitting up
call,
here like that,
had a
but-
little party. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah,
I
my
would've been
husband's
gone.
gone. You know how y'all do with y'all book club and be like, yeah, we're gonna invite some friends over and they strippers.
Oh, that's the book. We reading that kind of book. Gotcha.
That's your book
then-
club.
He would have been on a plane going on one way, and I'd have been on a plane going another. Because
Okay.
me and my homegirls on
Where
your
would y'all
Not
phone.
me and my homegirls.
Where'd
Vegas.
you go?
Yeah,
We
take a
going
little
to
girl
Vegas.
trip real quick.
On the
You catching a
Vegas.
flight.
We going to
Come to
Vegas.
Vegas.
We gonna holler at Jay.
Oh Lord.
I'll tell you where to go. I'll show you the spots.
I know you know.
I know you will. You've been there long enough. You tell us some good
And
spots.
she's just so sad. I'm like, girl, wake up, stand up. Golly.
It's like this ongoing montage. I'm like, you didn't even wash your ass because your friend came back in different clothing. You see this? Her friend got like a sweatsuit right here, and then she came back with a green shirt. I don't have the screenshot for that, but it was like this long montage of her just on this couch. She moved to one couch to another, and you can tell the friend came and gone, and she just stayed in the same spot. I'm like, girl, no.
With her
She ain't wash
shoes
your
on
ass.
her
You
feet.
funny.
And she had her shoes on the chair.
Y'all ain't noticed.
I'm like, girl,
did
why,
not.
are
Got a point.
why your shoes in the chair?
That's
Them same clothes she slept in.
I just said that.
That's what
Right.
happens when you're depressed. That's what happens.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
true.
so.
But
You
her
don't want
friend
to
at
do
least
nothing.
like pull her to the shower at least. Okay, if you're a good friend.
Just gonna lay around funky. That's it.
Oh,
No, that's
so
what I
we
said,
wait
that
till
friend was
we
nice.
wait till Sean come. What's his name? Sean.
Sean.
Before we
Big
run
Sean.
a bath.
That's
We
Big
wait
Sean.
till Big Sean come before we start in the bathroom.
Not Big Sean.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I just
Okay.
realized what you said.
We realize why we need to wash then. Okay, I got you. Because she was in the
Yeah.
She didn't even
bathroom.
want to be walking past that man smelling musty. That's what it was.
When you depressed, baby, you don't know what's going on. And don't care.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
Listen,
So
he
I
ain't
think
care. He don't care. We know he got a little something going
She
on.
tightened up that depression when he got there though, because she was
Oh,
scared.
Did.
Oh yeah.
She was
He
like,
knocked that
"Oh,
out. Alert.
I'm saying
was alert
but
then.
Sean ain't gonna. Big Sean ain't gonna care. He would have smashed either way.
Jason
not
Big
Big
Sean.
Sean. Right. Not Big
musty
Sean.
and all." He said,
Mm.
"It's the pheromones."
That's it.
Ooh,
Them
No.
Lord.
juices.
Mm.
Them
Mm.
After running, Jay,
Mm-mm.
after she done did 3 miles.
That's when it comes out the most, right? You know what
My
I'm saying?
God, today.
Well, she was already
We gonna
look,
go
she
to
was
take a
already
shower
hot and
together.
bothered. So she was already hot and bothered. So
Mm.
there's that. So
You wasn't expecting this, Miss Kara, huh?
Listen, no, I was not, and I want to know where I want to know where this man was at. I want to know where this
Right.
man been.
Yeah, yeah.
okay. Okay, we get the next scene.
Manchester.
We in UK. They touch down. They talking about this deal, the facility. I don't know what it is. It's weird, but I think Matthew said in the comments what it was. No,
Poppy
he didn't. I
seeds.
think so.
Poppy seeds.
I think
What'd
he
you
was
say?
agreeing with
Poppy
Jay.
seeds.
Oh, he said
No,
poppy seeds.
that was
Oh,
something
it's
else.
poppy seeds. That's a front for the real stuff. Got it. Got
No,
it.
poppy seeds is what you use to make stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, okay.
I
you
see
see
you,
this
Matt.
picture.
Uh-huh.
So you see, they talking to their clients. They at the facility, and then they said, I guess the numbers look great. I don't know what numbers or what have you. And they want them to stay longer to explore their facility there. So, and you see this picture right here at the bottom. He looked deterred, like, damn it, damn. That's what he was giving in his head. That's what it looked like. Like, damn, how I'm gonna break this to my wife.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on this little short scene?
Why did he have to stay though? Like, if I'm there
Why
for
his
2 weeks, why
boss
do I
can't
gotta
stay?
stay
That's
for
what
4?
my
Exactly.
thinking.
Why do I gotta stay for 4? Why can't leave the boss here and you just close the rest of the deal? Like Candy said, he don't like that lady.
And
The
then you
boss-
let your boss
But
tell you what to do.
right
Like
here.
the boss don't
He
have a
looks so
wife.
hurt.
He doesn't have a family.
That's
So
the setup.
listen, bruh.
Fiddlesticks. I was hoping to go home. Doggone it.
Look, the boss is like, you ain't gonna leave me here with the rest of these black people. You gonna stay with me. you my
Not
representative.
stay with
Okay.
me.
You protecting me.
Listen,
Right.
okay, like roles are reversed.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know why they had to stay a couple of extra weeks if there was 2
It takes
weeks. Like,
They
one
want
day.
to go.
it don't
Okay,
take
yeah.
2 weeks to do all of that,
I already went up.
let alone a
for the
month.
contract.
Listen, they're
Yeah.
testing the product and then they got to get it around
Not
Manchester.
testing the product. So
They're gonna take them to each, drop spot. They got to show them the drop spots. I'm just saying. You know me and my power mind.
They show
I got a
them the
power
system.
mindset.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know.
I'm
Look,
just glad
we don't have
DeMarcus
nothing
ain't in
else
the
to go
chat.
on, right?
DeMarcus
That's what
could
I'm
be
saying.
all
Said,
over the
did somebody say power?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just saying.
place. They was getting ready to replace Noma.
Right?
Ah,
That's why
They
That's
ready
good.
to get the
That's
place
good.
Noma. That's funny.
That's good. That's good. They the competition to Noma. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, rewrite
That
the
Yeah.
script, Jay. Is Jay will rewrite somebody's script? You hear me?
You write the script. I created it last year.
Ain't nothing wrong. Look, ain't nothing wrong with that. Like,
Yeah.
This is
create something what you like to see happen.
Sometimes you gotta fix
Yeah,
this
we know 69 ways with your scissors. We know.
Anyway. We see a scene of her on this computer. It sounded like she was listening to a hair tutorial. That's what's funny to me. I'm actually listening to what she got playing on the laptop.
I heard it
She
too.
drinking wine.
I heard it too.
Like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, is this
It was
another
funny to
commercial? Like,
me.
wait a minute.
Right,
I'm like, wait a minute.
hold up.
She about to start her own business. That's what she's doing. Entrepreneur.
Bad Jay.
You know what I mean?
Anyway,
He was bored.
Trying to start that
He's
business,
just cruising YouTube.
Right.
She's watching this tutorial, as you will. We see the brother is pulling up in his Uber. So I see Texas plate because I didn't know where it was at. So I'm like, okay, they in Texas.
Oh, I didn't even look.
You ain't see the plate? Oh yeah, it was Texas.
No.
Mhm.
I'm like, well, that's a clue because I did not know what it was at.
Right.
I was like, thank you, because I really didn't know. And he popped up at the house, and she was like, Sean, and she was shocked, and he was like, I've been trying to call. He been trying to call his brother all this time. He said he need a place to stay. She invited him in and stuff. And he asked, can he use the washroom? He laid down the bag, and she pointed upstairs to the washroom. I'm like, this big old house, you don't got no washroom on the fourth floor?
Right.
But anyway.
A little half bath for the guests.
He said upstairs?
Upstairs? You want by herself, but yeah. Anyway,
yeah, house.
He went upstairs and used the washroom, and then she kind of like dipped off in like a doorway of some sort, and she called her husband, and he looking like he have sleep or something.
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's nighttime in the UK.
Okay, so much for phone trouble. Anyway,
okay.
He answered the phone. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he answered the phone. He's like, my brother. He was like, how long he said he was gonna stay? She was like, he just said he was gonna stay till he, find a place of his own and stuff like that. And it did. I noticed, if y'all haven't noticed, like certain scenes, they play these music or these sounds of creepiness, because when she was on the phone, she was like, I'm uncomfortable and stuff like that. He popped up out of nowhere. I'm like, yo. He just said he hope he can stay, hope there'll be no trouble, whatever. And then he dismissed himself to smoke a square. Any thoughts of this whole pop-up? Her reaction, you can tell she's uncomfortable the way she folded her arms when they was in the hall.
It was weird, their interaction, because they only seen each other twice, and so I don't think I would have. I would not have opened my door. I would not have. That's just me, because my husband ain't called me. No, I did dead ass. If I got my door open and my husband's friend pull up at the door, I'm not opening that door. I'm not doing it. And I have walked past doors and my husband, cousin, brother, whoever. No, I'm not doing it. No, he didn't tell me you was coming, so no. I wouldn't have opened the door for
I'm with you, because in all these movies and people be getting hurt, I said, why do y'all never look through the peephole? Because I'd have been like looking in the blinds.
That's
like,
true.
But she knows him. She knows who he is, though.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want my husband's brother staying with me, and I don't know. Look, I'd be hard pressed to have your sister. We're not going to talk about somebody of the opposite sex just popping up random unannounced. Like, no.
And then I don't know you.
Well, I would at least offer to pay for the hotel or motel or something.
That's what he would have got.
You'd be standing out there.
You'd be standing outside, is what you're saying. Like, she should have had this conversation outside. Like, yeah, my brother's not here.
I wouldn't open the door.
Right, and then call him right there, you know?
Right.
Yeah, because even if it was like his sister, like I would have to like you and have a relationship with you to even have you stay. But somebody of the opposite sex, uncle, cousin, brother, none of the above.
Gotcha.
And I only seen you twice.
No. Yeah. No.
Yeah, he popped out on it though. He was like, he popped out.
Thank you. That's
crazy.
It's like, bruh.
Yeah, I'm like,
everything okay? Everything all right? Like, no, what the heck, man? You don't be popping up on me on my house.
Put that money to you.
I'm sorry to come. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Matthew.
At the last minute.
He's like, thanks for letting me stay here. What, sir? Why are you popping?
Is there a problem?
Like
it's a problem.
Why did she hear him come all the way down the stairs?
You child. He's a ninja.
She was all in the phone. She was in her emotions on the phone, like, what is he doing here? I don't want him here. She ain't had nothing else.
I know kids, because when you have kids, I'm gonna be in that phone and I'm gonna hear you coming downstairs at the same time. Wait, hold on, somebody coming down the stairs.
Right.
Not only that, not only that, you got eyes in the back of your head, and you a mama, so you gonna see what's going on way before you gonna see him coming, right?
Okay.
But then you talking out loud with the door open, like if she was in the room, she should have closed the door, like, lady. Wherever she was
on the cell phone, I would have went outside.
Like he can't hear you.
Right,
that part.
Close the door and whisper.
She ain't care.
Like, he used it real quick, but I forgot. It don't take a lot for dudes to use it. Number one.
But I would not have opened that door.
Word.
Okay, happy Sunday.
Early 420, huh? Okay.
Oh wait. So, any other thoughts about this crazy pop-up scene? Shall I move on?
Yeah,
he was mad, weird.
Yo. Yeah.
He got in that bed. He was like, my brother there. Like, he was pissed off that he was there.
Yeah, like you said, Jay, it's got to be something that happened or trying to keep away. Somebody said it, keep away.
Yeah, Jay said it.
So.
He stole
but
the girl
as time goes
ago.
on, we know why.
Yeah.
So we get a scene of him outside smoking square. Not Mrs. So we get to see him outside smoking square. His brother called and he talking about like, what you doing there? How long you gonna be staying? He said 2 months. Did he say 2 months?
He gave him 2 months.
He gave him 2 months.
2 months.
So
He
you-
gave him 2 months.
Yeah, he
what it
gave him 2
said.
months. You got 2 months to get it together, then you got to
2
leave
months.
Yeah, go. Okay.
and get your own girl.
Yeah, so you gonna keep saying that. Get your own girl.
That's what he said to
he
a
said,
long
"Don't be-"
time ago.
Yeah, he
can't
said that a
believe I
long
missed
time ago.
that
But this
part.
time he said, "Don't be smoking no squares in my house and don't be acting all weird." and
That's the
shit."
last thing he need to be worried about.
Right.
Listen.
And then he
walking around the house, no top on. Come on, man.
okay, like bro, and yeah,
Very
half naked.
disrespectful.
No, sir.
It was funny because
Yeah,
when he
and
called
then-
him,
This
it
dude
was
has
like
no
he was
respect.
almost like N-word. What are you doing there? I was like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
He has no.
What
He's
are you doing?
disrespectful. First and
Yeah.
foremost, he's very disrespectful. Like no.
Child, we get a
What is this
scene.
lady crouching over?
Oh, that's.
Oh
when
no,
was
she went
running.
on the run. She went on
That's
the
after
okay.
she took a jog. Yeah.
Yeah.
She took a
Took a
jog. She's
jog.
tired.
She tired. Then
Miss Kara's
And
like,
she-
why she crouch over like that? She about to take a
Right.
dump? What's wrong with her? She something wrong with her?
she
She got
catching her
bubble-
breath. Kira. She catching her breath.
Okay.
Got
So
it.
from
My
her
bad.
jog, she went in the house. I guess she decided she was gonna cut some fruit up, make a smoothie of some sort, cutting up fruits and stuff. And she listened to her music and her AirPods, and he upstairs having an episode of some sort,
Baby.
right in the doorway, I guess, of his room. I'm looking like, yeah.
That joint ain't no
And-
joke, man. PTSD.
Mm-mm.
He like moving around and right. Why it gotta be right there? Why this can't be in your room? The door closed. And he didn't know that she came back home or was at the house. So why he was having this episode. And then he heard a noise. He came down, I believe, and with his knife, his
Mhm.
handy dandy knife, and a towel. I did not know he had a towel until he made it to the kitchen. He was like half naked, and it startled her, and she dropped some blueberries. And she said, "I'm used to being in the house by myself," and I guess she got to get used to him being around. And he startled her and stuff like that. And let's just say she
I
had
thought
this.
she was going to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You thought he was gonna attack her?
Yeah, because the
That's
way
what
he
did he
came,
do with the knife?
because he like looked over the thing and he came rushing down. I was like, oh Lord, he gonna hurt that lady, not
Mhm.
intentionally, but
Yeah, accidentally. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
mhm.
You
yeah,
right,
I can
Matthew.
see that happening. But when he heard the noise, I think he snapped out of his episode.
Mm.
I couldn't tell. You just was having a fit in the door. Now you leaning over the thing with something in your hand and rushing down the
Mhm.
stairs.
He was-
I didn't know.
I think
I
that's
thought
when
he
he
was
kind of
gonna-
snapped out of his episode. Like, who in the house? Like, who I
But so
gotta-
he's always, like he did say, he was
Run.
always on the defense. So
Well, when you got that PTSD, man, you like go back to the actual battle. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because my brother, he went to the army. He went to all these tours. He
Yeah.
had to go like get therapy because there
Mhm.
was bombs dropping outside and he was going after the enemy. You know what I'm saying? And when you come
Mhm.
home, that stuff sticks in your subconscious mind. So he was
Yep.
walking downstairs like, yo, I got to get the enemy. Somebody's in the
Mhm.
house. He didn't realize where he was. And just like you said, when she dropped the stuff, he was like, oh, he snapped out of it.
mhm.
Yeah.
And then you
Mhm.
saw he put the knife behind him. He realized he had
Mhm.
to put the knife
I
behind
was
him.
wondering what he did with it. I didn't see that
Yeah.
part. Okay.
Yeah,
I
he
just
was
thought he
talking
knew
to
with
him.
it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. PTSD is no joke. I got
No joke.
family. Yes.
Mhm.
Got a kid.
So, any other thoughts about this scene?
Yeah.
It
You
was
got
just
the
a lot.
next pick? You got the next pick? When she started like looking at him up
Right,
and
when
down
she in
and
the
looking at his
Oh
bathroom.
body.
my god!
Oh nah, you
wrong
got the
flag.
pick. You okay. Not a yeah. Okay.
There we go in the corner.
Yeah,
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
There we go. That's the one at the top. Yeah, she was like, this dude
She in
right
the
here
bathroom.
with the
He was getting
tattoos. Yeah, she
in the
was,
body.
boy.
Yeah, back muscles.
Yeah, she was looking because he came over and got a piece of her fruit, and in that moment, I guess he got to
Look
get
at
to
him.
something
Look at him on
else.
the right. She
Right.
looking
Yeah.
at his chest.
Exactly, Miss Kara. There you go. Reenactment. Good job.
Yeah.
Where's my applause?
Stop.
Right. That's what I'm looking like.
Good job. Good job. Do it again.
And that's your husband's brother. Like, ew. Looking at that man like that.
Yeah.
She probably looked at him like that before, though. That's what I'm thinking. Like
You
to
think
me,
something. You
to
saw him
me,
twice.
I'm
She
just
only saw him
saying.
twice.
I'm just saying. Y'all know how y'all see somebody, right? And they a friend of your man or friend of somebody you seeing, and they look good to you, but you know you ain't going there. But you just have a thought in your mind, like, oh, if I wasn't with my man, I would probably be with. You know what I'm saying? Because he looked the way he looked. So I'm thinking she had maybe a thought or two about him before. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe
because
for her
to
be
be
kicking in.
Yeah, for her to be in the
kicking
bathroom. Yeah, for her to be in the bathroom on this and that. Like, come on, man. I know she hard up with that on it.
Yeah, I thought she had something going on. A toy going to town.
No toys.
You needed some toys because that's
what
ridiculous.
she was carrying on that bathroom. I said, did she pull out the rose?
I mean, I think she got so caught up that she ditched her friend. And her friend was waiting on her to her friend eventually call her for this class, this workout class. And
I mean,
man, she climaxed on the bathtub. Come on now.
And she said she promised she'd make it the next morning, what have you, and
vivid imagination.
Exactly.
Vivid. And
if
then
you can see it, you can have it. My bad, got.
So she's in the washroom. I guess in her own washroom. I don't think it got to be her own washroom to her room. And she's running the tub water, and she just like in this trance day, like she getting hot and bothered. She take off her cap and let her hair down, let it hang, and then she came over back to the tub. I guess she's sitting on the edge of the tub because you really can't tell what she's sitting on. I'm just guessing because the way it's shot. And she all like having this moment, this intimate moment of playing with herself, and she had this vivid flash of her, and I thought it was her husband when she was thinking, but nope, it's Sean. Because it was like some parts, it went so fast. Some parts go fast in this movie. I noticed that I had to
I knew that was all Big Sean. She was fantasizing about that kitchen session. Oh my, okay, Miss Karen, you got the jacket on. My bad. Okay. I knew it was all Big Sean, man.
I don't know Alaska. I had to throw my robe on.
Oh, okay.
She felt guilty after that.
She couldn't fantasize about nobody else. Idris Elba, like nobody else that she thought was attractive. Nobody. Nothing else in the repertoire. Okay.
She was ready for dude. She's ready.
But the thing is, her husband doesn't lay it down. Like he doesn't put it when he doesn't put it down. So that's another problem. Like he doesn't.
That's when you go to people that you don't.
He doesn't fulfill her needs.
That's even when you go to people that you don't know. You go to like your celebrity crush or somebody that you know you would really never have a physical interaction with, and you use a little fantasy, but not the man downstairs.
Oh, that's how you keep the marriage together. Got it. Okay.
It's a little razzle dazzle.
So even when you with your husband, you probably thinking of Idris Elba.
I didn't say all that
part.
Okay.
But the husband wasn't there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying that it has been told that some wives have to do that because sometimes their husband ain't putting it down.
Listen.
So you gotta think about another person in order to get it to pop off.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I've
heard that. I've heard it go both ways. Men do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So they can finish.
That's messed up.
They can finish. If not,
that's what the people say.
Yeah, but she was very he has, like I said earlier, he has no respect. He has no respect.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't. But again, this is an ongoing thing. This is nothing new. Again, let's go back to the foster home. Get your own girl.
He said it for a reason.
He been doing this. So this is going on since they were young. That's why he was mad when dude went to bed when he was in the UK. He was like, man, that dude, he gonna smash my wife. Watch. He knew something was gonna happen. He had an idea.
He gave him 2 months. Why you give him 2 months?
Right.
And you know he wasn't going.
He knew he had to stay there for a month.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yep. Y'all, I forgot about this. Remember when he was talking to his wife and he was like, you know, we can get you a better house and have a big backyard for all those kids you want.
She said, I want a car.
He did say that.
Yeah, I'm like,
so he ain't really
they was always throwing no keywords out there, you know, all the kids you want. Get your own girl. He's husband is very clear about what he, you know, what's going on.
So he really just wanted the success. He ain't really want to have a family. He just wanted to have this. Right. Not with her. Exactly.
Not with her for whatever. Like, why did you even go there? Why did you even marry her? Like, why?
That was my whole point.
That part.
Well,
where was
I have a kind of theory when we get to the end, but you know,
okay.
I don't want to put my tracks.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So next slide. We get a scene of her. I guess the next day she's driving and she's on the phone talking to her husband.
Nigga, put a shirt on. The hell?
Disrespect.
Put a shirt on, bro.
That's when she finally asked him because he had been walking around for 2 weeks with no damn shirt on.
Yeah, that's
what's wrong with you? You don't got no shirt?
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
Oh yeah, the husband did tell her. He finally did tell her that his brother's gonna be staying there for 2 months and stuff like that. Because she came home with some groceries. You see how her wardrobe had changed.
Chicken on her plate.
She got clothes on.
She got clothes on. Look, she act like she came from work and she don't even work.
Well, it looked like that tutorial work because she did her hair, right?
Not the tutorial work. It looked like something. It like she wanted attention. Let's say that.
Right.
But she came home with some groceries, and it was like he asked her, "Have you seen my lighter?" And then they kind of got tripped up trying to like go around each other, and it was like he did it on purpose in my eyes. Like, yo. Because she's trying to get to his lighter and give it to him. And he like, she's trying to get by. And it was just awkward.
Flirting.
I agree.
With all this chest in her face.
Put a shirt on, man.
She eventually tell him to put a shirt on and stuff like that. And she also offered him dinner because I guess she has a lot. And it's going to be a lot of leftover. So she has you can have some her dinner. And
how was he eating?
He saw this wine to drink. What'd you say?
I said, how was he eating before? You wasn't feeding the man before he was on his own. He was getting a little DoorDash or something. I
guess whatever in that whatever in that refrigerator. Was
Yes, he was walking around it like he lived there. So,
you know how siblings sometimes can do when they in their siblings' house.
He wasn't even there. Okay.
I know.
She's trying to be a gracious hostess. That's all.
I'm sorry.
You buy some extra food.
He would have been upset with me.
But you see the way she looking at him. Look at that. You look at that middle picture.
She want to feed him. She want to feed him.
Yeah, she want to feed him more than just food.
Feed him, all right.
Aldous, you want some of my wine? Because listen, I'm not offering you none of my wine. No.
Nope. And ain't.
I'm not opening the door. I'm not going to the door. So that's that.
But see, this is a sign that she is truly lonely.
Lonely.
She's very lonely. Even though she's married, she's very, very lonely.
Sick of being lonely.
Yeah, to be married.
She's married and lonely. Yeah.
Which is sad.
Right.
I'm with Candy. I would have never opened the door, but we wouldn't have had no movie. So here we are.
No, he might have kicked the damn door in.
Would have been a 2-minute movie.
No,
look, he would have made a fort in the backyard. So
yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, he might have made his way in one way or another.
Let me figure it out.
And then he would have been out back with no shirt on, taking the hose and trying to take a shower. See, you know what I'm saying? would have made it even
Bucky
worse.
naked.
Right.
Maybe
You
he'll
know
catch
what I mean?
one of the neighbors' eyes instead of mine. Go.
He would have been in the Bucky naked.
Mhm.
Out
Not the
there with the
bucket
dishes,
naked.
with the car wash.
Get another
She's
one of the
not getting no
Desperate
soap.
Housewives
Mm,
peeking
that's
out the
Lord,
window
right
like, ooh,
phrase. Miss Kira, that is the right phrase. Desperate housewife. That's her.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's definitely desperate.
that was the TV show at one point that I
It
loved.
was.
That's my husband.
Desperate
Mhm.
housewife.
And we also see as he was leaving, as she told him to put a shirt on, he said he's gonna put a shirt on. He gets to this doorway, almost about to going towards the stairs. He has another episode, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And he explained that he have these episodes, and she said, "I'll be hearing you at night. I'll be when I'm like, I wonder could she hear him because
Mm-hmm.
making
I
a
would have been
noise.
locked
I
up
try
in
to
that
close the
room. Let
door.
me tell you, locked up with the dresser
Lock
against
the
the door.
Mm-hmm.
Not the dress.
Mm-mm.
Fire
Yeah.
hazard. But
You
yeah,
might have PTSD. Come in here and smother my ass or something. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you.
Right.
That's fact.
No.
He talking about I tried to close the door so nobody can hear. I'm like, do you really be having the door closed, or you be right there in the thrust
In that
holding the
doorway.
door,
Exactly.
Screaming.
like going through your episodes, bro? Like no.
Mm-mm.
And then that didn't scare her away, and she still was looking as he went out. Go get another
Mhm.
shirt.
Absolutely not. We wouldn't have sat down and had no wine after that.
Mm-mm.
I'd be like,
No,
I'm gonna
the
go to my
way-
room and lock the door and have some wine.
The way that he be grunting and all this and that, it probably turned her on even more.
Yeah, that's what
no.
it was. She
He's
said, "I
like,
hear you making those sounds
"Ugh,
at night." Mm-hmm.
See?
That was turning her on.
Body up in there, you
She
know.
like
Ew.
she like crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
She
I
likes
know.
crazy.
I know.
She likes that because he's too uptight. She likes crazy.
She likes the bad boys.
Yeah,
And the
That
husband's
ain't,
just
that
too
ain't what she married. She got her little
Right.
buttoned up.
total
She
opposite.
married a square, kind of.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little square.
L7.
Well,
Although,
square.
let me not say that because sometimes squares do what this man did. So there's that.
That's true. That's true.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you call him a square,
Love
but he
it.
won in the end. At the end, he was smart enough. You know what I mean?
oh my goodness. So
Oh my
anyway,
goodness.
we're going to the next scene. What's
Ooh.
this? Oh,
Wine on the couch.
I guess this is after dinner, so they drinking some more wine and they talking, and he talking about Kevin used to pee in a bed or something. She was like, Kevin never told me. I'm like, girl, why would he tell you most of
Right.
girls?
Babe, I used to pee in the bed till I was
okay.
10. Okay.
Right. I'm like,
He's supposed to tell me everything. He was hiding secrets.
Child.
Gonna get mad because he didn't tell her he's peeing in the bed.
Right.
You walking
Y'all
around calling
had
that
to
man
lay in the-
pissy. Like, you ain't about to have no
Mm-mm,
jokes
Nah,
on me.
Go to bed pissy, wake up pissy.
Oh Lord.
Beat pissy.
That's what I said, but
Right
sometimes
here,
some
right
squares
here.
sneak up on you and get you too.
Oh my God. No, nothing wrong with the square.
Yeah, but a square cannot fit in this hole. But anyway,
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
they was
That's
talking.
my dog.
Frisky is just frisky does, but I tell you.
They just be coming out my head. I don't be trying to. I'm like, yo.
That's why you need to like and subscribe, family. All right. Like and subscribe. No need to sit down ways. If you want some frisky, they got it for you.
It just popping in my head. But yeah, they was talking, and then she asked, she said she saw him twice. It was at the wedding and at their foster mother's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked about his wife, Janice, I believe that's her name, and what happened. He said they broke up or something. Been like what, almost 2 years?
Yeah, because I didn't even know that was a wife when he first said it. I thought it was like a girlfriend.
Because he came with her till he said, I saw you.
the
That's
wedding.
the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said you brought her. So dang, that's interesting too. You brought the girl that your brother. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Twisted.
So
Twisted.
right. So he's explained what happened a year and a half ago with them. Because he had an episode, a PTSD episode, and he up there hovering Janice, and she actually popping popcorn. He thinking it's like they in battle and hear gunshots, and it was just popcorn. And Janice said she was tired of it, and she need a break from him. And he said he just needs to focus. I'm like, I don't know what that means. You need to talk to someone. I don't know about what that means. Focus. He just
don't forget he pimp slapped the shit out of her. Okay, don't forget that part.
I'm not gonna forget that part. I'm like, but this is after he slapped the mess out of her. Then she grabbed a gun out of nowhere. I don't know where it was sitting at. But
it was like in the drawer or something like that.
The drawer must have been open because that was quick.
I mean, yeah, it was.
Yeah, like, where'd she get the blicky from? Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Why are we?
I don't think it was counter like just next to the fruit bowl, but okay, maybe.
But why are we
Not
pulling it
next to
out
the
on
fruit
someone
bowl.
that has PTSD? I'm not playing with this man. I'm not playing with him. I'm not.
Like,
and have a conversation or words. You pull it out and you do what you have to do. But she was like, I told you not. No, see, too much talking. Now look, now he done turned it around on you. See?
Yeah.
Pure.
Now you got the mark on your forehead.
Especially that like that close where he could grab it. You don't talk shit. You just do what you got to do.
Yeah, he grabbed
or don't.
sticky from her. Look how she was holding it. She didn't have a good grip on it, like she was in control. So he grabbed it, pointed to her head. She said she need a break from him. She told him to get his shit and get the fuck out. And you know.
And damn stupid ass Teresa.
And then he told her what happened. I'm like, this is the time to run. Okay?
Run.
He was honest about him slapping the shit out of her, and she put the gun out on him, and he reversed the gun on her.
We wouldn't have got from there to the next set of scenes, because at first when we got from the flashback to him talking, I think he said something like she wanted him to go to therapy. He didn't want to go to therapy. So I was like, oh, I'm thinking maybe he didn't tell her explicitly what happened. And then when he kept talking, I was like, oh no, he did. And she really just sitting there like, oh, okay, well, sometimes you just gotta slap a hoe. Like, no, ma'am, don't hit the lady, pull something out on her, and you just gonna sit there and talk to him like everything is cool. I took my bottle of wine and been like, all right, I'm about to head out.
Look, head out the door and
you can have the house.
Because
that tells me she got a little bit of hood in her. You know what I'm saying? That tells me before she got married, she was probably for the streets. You see what I'm saying? And that's why we get into this predicament, because before she got married. Okay. He was for the streets before all of that. That's my assessment. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion.
Yeah, I would have been like, okay. I'd have been scared to tell him he got to go because I know what time it is. So I'm gonna get my purse and my keys, and I'm getting an HE double and I'm call him and let him know, hey, I had to leave your bro because he already told me what he did, and I'm not staying here.
But y'all thinking reasonably. She is so unreasonable right now. She just wants the D.
She wants
ain't that much D in the whole world, and I have liked the thug in my day, but absolutely not.
Yeah. On the other side, like in the moment, she's in the moment.
Turned her own. That turned her own.
We are not 19 years old, ma'am. Like, pull your shit together. What are we doing here?
that turned her on.
Look, yeah.
How many months? Oh yeah, how many months before this happened?
I don't know. She said they hadn't had sex in like 4 months, and I think he had been there like two weeks at that point.
2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, so we're going on the 5th month, and she finally gets some.
God almighty.
5 months without getting D from your husband. Come on,
sometimes, sometimes you have moments of drought. So there.
Can you blame her though? Period. I mean, of course, it's wrong for her to do it because she got a husband. But can you blame her? 5 months been trying to get something from your husband. He too busy. Here comes Mr. Brother, but not really blood brother. He just a dude. They ain't related. You know what I mean? They just foster care related.
Hey, they just grew up together.
Exactly. Right. So I'm not saying it's right for her to do it, but can you really blame her? Like she really was like hard up. Like she really needed to bust that bubble.
Yeah. Yes and no.
Yes, right, exactly. Because I've been good in celibate, and it do not be bothering me. But I don't have no husband laying next to me neither. So there's that.
Yeah, for say she took something else. So.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, she carried.
We can exercise some self-control is all I'm saying, but you know.
Yes.
Part. So
how old do you think she is though? I'm sorry to interrupt. How old do you think she is? You think she like early 30s, late 20s?
Earlier.
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
Late 20s, early 30s.
Early 30s, because if it was 16 years later after he was 16, 17, so
yeah,
they
was in their teens, so
early 30s.
So he heard something. So after the flashback happened, after he told her what went down with him and his wife, Janice, he heard something. He looked over and he was like, "What was that?" And I guess he had put his hand on her thigh, and she was holding on to his wrist
for dear life.
Well, like she didn't want him to move out of that area. So
like she ain't nobody had everybody ever touch her thigh in her life.
Oh
right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, him. So we see. So she dismissed herself. They go to bed after drinking all that wine and talking, and she just became a little flustered. And then we see her in the bed right here, her negligee and or PJs or whatever you want to call them. She tossing and turning. She get up because she like really sweaty, and she was I guess turning the thermostat up or down. I don't know what she had going
on or something.
Oh yeah, I think she's cutting the air on. You're right. It was no up and down. And then out of nowhere, here he come. She turned around from he right there. And then she's like, "Oh, you scared me." And she's about to go back in her room. He grabbed her. They started kissing and funneling and hopping and hunching. Reverse cowgirl and all that good stuff. And yeah. She was finally getting her back blown. I can't even say it. She was finally getting her black blown, and she was liking it. So I mean,
yes,
he put her to bed. So
nowhere in the middle of that, she just wrote it all out.
Put her to bed.
Yeah, he was laying it. Big Sean was laying it down. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Big Sean and Little Sean was laying it down.
Jeez.
I mean, you know, she was hitting them high notes. Once you hit them high notes, it's over. Yep.
Okay, Ice Cube.
I don't think a husband ever made her hit them high notes the way that Big Sean and Little Sean did. You know what I'm saying? So.
Like, she ain't never locked that door.
I mean, she had an open invitation, I guess.
Sure did.
To sneak up on me.
Legs wide open.
Yes, Matthew.
Door wide open. But see, okay, so y'all know this, but you know it, but I don't. Okay, as a man, I know this a lot, right? So I'm glad you have me on, right? All right, right there. You see that middle picture that you got on the left side. That is the green light's position.
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
Y'all know that because y'all do it.
That's the signature position.
That's the position to say, okay, I'm ready. Slide up on the side and let's
toot it up. That was that toot up
right.
Side
toot it up to the side, so then you can slide right in at the same time. It's hot, warm, and ready. So yes, you know, if you know what that's all about, fellas. If y'all didn't know, now you know.
Even when they mad at you, when they do this right here, it's like whatever. Come on.
Yeah.
Even when we mad.
That could be a trap too, fellas. Be careful.
But my thing is, he was squeezing her thigh, and she squeezed that wrist, and I said, "It's about to get on right here and right now." But then I guess
I thought it was gonna happen at that moment, but she dismissed herself to go to bed.
And then I said he probably bothered that air to make her hot, so she can get up and
probably.
Man, I don't think it had nothing to do with it. Yeah, right, Miss Kara. We agree. I think she was in heat.
She was hot.
She was in heat. That box was super hot.
She was tossing and turning, and I'm like, did he put something in her drink? Because she was like, I was hot. When she's talking to the girl, she's like, I was hot, and I got hot, and I'm like, and I got hot again, and I'm like, okay, did he put some in her drink? Because she said she was getting hot.
I'm just aggravated with the lady because not you told me you slapped your wife up and everything else, and then I turn around and give you some couple hours later. Like, absolutely not. I'm still stuck on that part.
She wanted to get slapped up just in a different way.
She did.
Clap when she walked.
Ooh, Lord.
I'm with Matthew. Yeah, she had that door open. Yeah. The door was open all the time. The door be open. She'll never close the door.
Oh yeah.
And you see what she was wearing too. You see how she got butt. And
other times she had a little. She had on a shirt with sleeves and shorts when her husband was there. Because she walked outside with it on and she laid it around.
Oh yeah, and he was trying to get some.
She wasn't wearing no lingerie. Yeah.
You got company. You want to pull out your satin and silk. Okay.
Of course she wasn't wearing no lingerie because he gave her the bad news first.
Right. Y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all know exactly what y'all doing.
She did. She got what she was looking for.
And then if you get to this last corner shot, if y'all notice in that scene right there, I did notice how the camera did do a little pan up and a little out. If y'all ever noticed that.
Yes, I did.
Did y'all notice that the first time before they did it at the end?
No.
Yeah.
Well, the camera angle, yes, I would notice a camera angle. I didn't notice. Like now, it looks like I could see a little something back there.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
The red light.
I'm like, yeah, because when they did the camera like that, I'm like, what's they trying to show us in the background? Because it's like a weird up until it went up.
But even with that lower, you see the shadow over there. That was like a head in that top right corner.
That's what I was saying. I didn't see that the first
time.
Yeah.
But now that she got a screenshot of it, you can see a little something.
I was like, I had to get that because I'm like, wait, it was like
we're gonna talk about it. Cause I'm ready. I'm ready to put my track shoes on.
Right?
Put your track shoes on.
Let's go.
I'm ready to get there.
Damn. So we get the next scene of her, me and her girlfriend. They went out for drinks. You see what she got on now. She's not looking fresh no more. She looking like depressed guilt or something. She got the baseball cap on and the sweatshirt. And they out having drinks. And she told her friend what down with Sean. And the friend was like, your husband is away. Forget about it. Move on. I was like, what? Jeez.
If he don't say nothing, you don't say nothing. I said,
say nothing. I like that part.
She is the worst friend in the world.
She was like, oh, for real? Well, wait a minute. Who is Sean? I'm like, so do you know or do you not know? Because girl, you confusing me within 2 seconds of
something about did he look creepy at the wedding or something?
She was like, yeah, for real? Well, who was? I'm like, girl, I need y'all to write the script right.
I think she was confused more so. Yeah. But it makes sense when it was like, yo, how can I set up the pics and I'm in the pic? Like, come on.
Yeah, so she told a friend what happened. Friend said, forget it. And she went home. This part, I'm like, when did her phone go off? As soon as she went through the door or something?
Yeah.
Like, you didn't share with your friend? But okay, it must have happened like on your way home. So she came in hot, like interrogating him, like, you taking photos of us? Or what you doing? He's like, I was here with you. Like, I had time to be sending them no photos, taking no photos. So, and then she trying to kick him out, say get out. And then he said he ain't going nowhere, threatening to tell her husband, call his brother. And she said, I'm gonna call the cops if you don't get out. And then she was like, she said, I'm gonna tell them that you are me.
Yes,
I said, whoa.
I was like, ma'am.
I said, yo. And
I told you.
Said, this don't look like great to me.
She from the streets, B. She was from the streets, saying some crazy shit like that. Come on, man.
That's what I'm like.
Shame.
Yeah. Girl, you know you're wrong, so chill out.
Yeah, relax. Like, nah.
Because it ain't that deep. Just because he's acting nonchalant, you get in your feelings and go off like that and call his bluff. Oh, okay.
He's like, I tell my brother myself. And then you see like Tim the call, and then his phone ring. He like, speak of the devil, and then he's like, yeah. He's like, nah, I just butt dial you and stuff like that. I was like,
His phone working mighty fine now, right? His phone working good.
Up on that phone.
That phone working good.
Yeah, I've been saying that the whole movie. I'm like, so much
Well,
for
when his brother's staying at the house, the phone working real good because
he had a problem.
But when his brother was trying to call him, he wasn't like
right.
Yeah.
He saw this coming. He knew that he was trouble. He knows his brother's trouble.
I didn't see it coming.
Please don't do that.
Don't.
Okay, Charles. Put them vocals down.
Cut the record off.
Right. So what y'all thoughts of this telling her friend and confronting him about some pics that was sent to her? And did she know who it was from, or was it anonymous? That they didn't really say.
Nah, we don't know who it's from.
It had to be anonymous.
Of course, we find out later, but nobody knows where it's from. Yeah.
I didn't know if the friend had.
I wasn't sure if she said it or not.
But see, it was clever of the square to do it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like when she walked in the door, blip blip. What is this? Oh my god! He watching the whole thing go there. Mm-hmm. I know you're gonna get to it. I'm sorry. Track shoes. Let's go.
It's okay. It's okay. Any other thoughts about this? When she dropped a great word and
that's it.
Next scene. Dude is wilding. I don't know if he's going through the episode. Yeah, he's going through the episode. He doing like literally push-ups right there at the top of the steps. Y'all, it's like weird. I thought he was gonna mess around, slide down the steps because he was on the edge, like doing some push-ups, and he up there shaking and sweating and glistening and going through stuff. And I guess he heard something and dipped into his room and got his handy dandy knife. And she in the room up there looking like she have regrets and she's hot. I'm like, why she keep being hot? Is you got regret or you want to do it again? I don't know. And she was so hot that she ended up getting up and going to the kitchen and get a glass of water. And then as she was getting a glass of water, we saw him in the background at one point coming down the steps with his handy dandy knife. And I guess it happened when he got to the bottom of the steps or wherever he went to. And she heard a thump. She went out into the hallway towards the steps and she let out a huge scream. So what's your thoughts? And we know what happened to Sean.
I mean, you didn't hear no tussling or no nothing. Just
a thump.
Nothing.
Just the thud. Okay. Sure. Sounds good.
It was not
that part, man. That part.
Right.
I agree.
It could have been climactic had she heard something outside, and maybe it could have been better had she heard sounds and then said something to him so he can go check it out. Maybe, but it was like she is dreaming and then she's waking up, you know, like she's having a nightmare or whatever. And she goes to get some water, and then you see him tiptoeing down the stairs. And then bloop. Like,
she's oblivious. She didn't know what was going on.
No.
Yeah, he's probably in the garage. He was probably in the garage.
Yeah.
Had him come to the garage. He waited for him to open the door and just
that's why the picture the garage at like
yeah.
I don't know.
You know you can stand on the side of the door.
Yeah, they said something about the garage.
Yeah. So he was in the garage waiting for him. And then you saw, okay, I know I'm speeding right now. Track shoes.
Yeah, track shoes. Any other thoughts on this mystery thud?
We ready to get to the real foolishness.
Yes.
Okay.
This man and his cowboy head.
Lord have mercy. My logo is covering it.
You seen that dude before, yo. He's been doing a lot of stuff too.
A lot of Tyler Perry stuff, I know. And he did Think Like a Man too. He was
he had a beard. He usually got a beard, but he looking wild in this right here.
Yeah, he looking wild, but we didn't see the body, so we skipped to her outside with the police, crying and leaning against her car, and we talking to the detective. I forgot his name, Brian something. The detective, and he asked like, "What happened to your husband?" She was like, "That ain't my husband. That's my brother-in-law." And with the woo, and then at one point he asked her like, "Why y'all in y'all underwear?" She's like, "Cause we went to bed." I'm like, and then she said separately. She had to fix that because it did look weird. You
Yeah.
gotta admit, it look weird.
He said she didn't have all that sexy stuff on for her real husband.
Right.
And what else happened? And he asked her like to come down to the police station because he had more questions or whatever. She's like, "Do I supposed to go down like this?" I'm like, "Girl, no, they gonna give you some clothes." And they gave her some clothes. She looked distraught, and he asked her some questions like, why your brother-in-law why he's in town, where he come from. She said he was in the service. He was like, he ain't been in the service in over 2 years. He was like yelling at her.
Yeah, why was he yelling?
He was shouting at her.
He was yelling these
like she was blood all over her.
Yeah, like she was supposed to know he wasn't in the service the past 2 years. Like she don't know.
Like,
yeah, that was weird to me. Yeah. That was crazy.
I'll be like, sir, you need to lower your tone, okay? You need to calm down.
He was all screaming, and the bald one was just sitting there with that smirk on, that stupid look on his face while he's screaming.
The other was just there for intimidation, or for show, because he did not say no word.
Well, that's the good cop, bad cop thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And he asked her, when he started yelling, I would have said lawyer, please. The key word is lawyer. You're not finna keep asking me questions and got me
very accusatory.
Like it's I did something that I had something to do with his unaliving. So it was just a lot. What else happened?
He asked if they were sleeping together.
He asked her like at one point when they was outside, he did ask her like, did you notify your husband? And she didn't have no answer for that. Like, no, I didn't notify.
That was why I don't know why they were so accusatory of her. Like, maybe are they in on it with the husband? Do they know the husband? Because it was like immediately blame. Like she had nothing on her hands. She didn't look like she like.
Oh. But I don't think they had forced entry. I don't think, and she's the only one there. I'm guessing.
Yeah, but she don't have no, like she said, nothing on her hands.
Yeah, she doesn't
you got lights and stuff for all of that. She didn't clean up nothing. She's still in her negligee. So I don't.
The answer is the cop already knew what was going on.
Had to.
That's why he was coming at her like that. He just wanted her to admit it. While we get to the next scene showing, homeboy.
Right. So that's his homeboy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to
pull stupid Teresa.
Yeah. Big dumb.
It would have been lawyer when he raised his voice. I'm sorry, I can't.
Because I'm not going down to the station with you. Like, for what? I'm not going down.
I don't know if that's optional at that point. Down there. Okay.
She's not under arrest. She ain't got to go nowhere.
Oh, okay.
She's detained.
Well, I will call my lawyer, tell me meet you down there.
Right. Yeah.
Who knows if she even got a lawyer?
Well, it'd be on his credit.
She's at home. Well, dang, she don't got no job, so you're right. Never mind.
She don't got those resources like that. She couldn't imagine that something like this would happen, right? So
yeah,
I don't think she got it on deck like that. Right.
She said she called her husband. The detective gave her his phone, which was like weird to me. Because I thought they would have her go out,
and use
a phone. But no, he gave her his cell phone, which was weird in itself to me. And she called her husband, crying and shaking about his brother being unalive, and they asked her questions, and he told her about the camera. Well, we can't hear him. That's the thing. We can't hear him. Then she's like, when did you do that? And then we get the flashback of him with this guy and he holding the camera, and then he
Mhm.
pointing up like here,
He giving
here,
Ricky
with the
smiling.
camera.
And how long you been in
Not
that house
Ricky
and ain't
smiling.
noticed no cameras? It ain't like they was hiding in the picture frames and stuff. How you not
And
notice
look at the
cameras?
camera. Look at the camera they're using. That's so
Yeah, soap
noticeable. It's not
camera.
even funny.
Like, girl, that's a store
Just
camera. What
poor
are you doing?
slow Teresa. She just slow.
She probably thought it was just, oh, those are the lights.
No,
Man.
no.
Those are the lights that
Duh.
weren't there a week ago. Because she's
Those
like, when
are
did you
just-
do that? Like,
She ain't paying
Yeah.
attention. She looking at
You
that
didn't
man with
notice
the
that
naked top on. That's what she doing.
this thing is here. She should have noticed it
Nah.
before he left the house.
Right.
Mhm.
That part.
Mhm.
I'd have been like, where did this wasn't here yesterday? Where's this come
It was a
from?
plot. It was a plot.
She ain't. She's not that swift, yo. She's not that
That's why I
swift.
said poor
We
slow
have some new
Teresa.
lights.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah, these are the new black lights. These are special lights. Yeah, they don't come on. But
Yeah.
you know, these are special. They come on at night. See, they look at yeah.
No.
She gonna be
No,
like,
no, no,
okay,
no.
honey, okay, honey. Can you give
Mhm.
me some D, please? I don't care about these doggone lights.
Right.
then soon
Install
she got-
this.
And then she got
Install this.
off the phone with him, and because they came
Yeah.
back in, they gave her a moment. They came back in. He was like, "Time's up." She gave
Yeah.
him his phone back, and then he asked her a question or something, and his phone rang, and he was like, "Detective so and so," and then he was just listening like, "Oh, okay, okay," and then that's when he was like, "Oh, so you was screwing your brother-in-law?" And then she put her head back down. Girl, when you gonna say
Yeah.
lawyer? When you gonna exercise
Right.
the right to say lawyer? I'm like, you
Lawyer.
killing me, girl. You killing me here. You are killing me, child.
I
You are
bet Becky
killing
Sue
me.
had a daggum lawyer on deck. That's what she
No,
should.
she
She should
did.
have called Becky Sue. Hey, I need your lawyer. Mm-mm. They
That's
play
the
too
least
much
she
with
could
her.
have done. Her little
Right,
bad
with her bad
brain
advice
self.
giving self.
She ain't thinking about none of that. Yeah.
Yeah, she make herself look guilty because it's like I don't know why she's not thinking so quickly or swiftly. Because I mean,
I guess because she knows she didn't do it, and in the way it happened, it doesn't make sense for her to have been the person that did it. Like there was no, if you want to look at it realistically, evidence of any sort. So I guess she was like, do it. So like, people ain't never been in trouble with the law.
And
I
then you
think
gotta
she will have
remember.
to go to the station, right, Matthew?
Yeah, but you also gotta remember she's still in shock too.
Yeah.
So you in shock. You ain't really thinking right. Your adrenaline's going. You know what I'm saying? You're not you're not going at a normal level that you usually do, where you're gonna actually be like, okay, can you get my lawyer, please? Nah, she is frantic at this point.
She ain't frantic enough because see, I would have been spazzing out. They would have had to put me in a straight jacket. I would have lost. I'm telling you,
And then they would have been like,
I would have been in a padded room. We're not going. I'm not going in the jail cell.
and then they would have been like, Candy is overacting right now.
I would have been
overacting.
I'd have been catatonic. I'd have been sitting there saying nothing. I'd have been like,
oh no.
Why she just shrugging and she ain't saying
crazy.
nothing?
Slop out her mouth or something. I don't know.
You want to go into a spasm?
Listen, morphing into somebody else. Like, I don't know.
Are you going to plead insanity?
Because I didn't.
Something got to give.
Test. What is called? What's the lie detector test? Please test me.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. Just ask me one question. That's all. Don't ask me nothing else.
Not one question. How you gonna say one question? Like
I might fail. Ask my name. Ask my name. Ask me, did I do it? And
right. That's all right. How she gonna control that?
What's today's date? What is your name? Right. What time is it? Do you know what year you're in? Okay.
Right. Did you do that? No.
Did you do it? No.
No. The lie detector said it was a lie.
The lie. So we get to the state. They still at the station. Calvin came. He was outside looking at her through the window, and the detective asked him like, do you know who got something against your brother? Who have a vendetta against your brother who won alive? And then they get a flashback scene of him coming to the room door with flowers, and he looked distraught. He looked like damn. And you see them in bed getting up. So he was that shadow in the corner, what Jay pointed out. He was there all along, and You get a scene of him holding the knife. Come through, I
Giving
guess, the
very
garage,
much.
like you said.
Yeah.
So yeah, so and then he turned around and said,
Very
it
much
was
he gonna cry in the car, but
it
also
was
why
his
did the
wife.
brother not hear him? He hear everything else.
Okay, help me think.
I would need
Figure
to
this
see
out.
that scene because it's kind of hard to believe. I don't know, because
Were
like you
they
said,
in
he
the
had
middle of the horizontal polka when he walked in with those flowers, and then he took the pictures? Then is that how the pictures came about?
I think he got the pictures from the camera.
Yeah, he got the pictures from the camera.
So why are you there with flowers if you knew she's already done something?
I think he got the went. I think he
I don't think he.
showed up and then
I
he
don't
went
think he
back
been
at some
checking the
point
camera.
and got the pictures from the camera.
I don't think he been checking
After
the camera.
this.
That's a good point.
Yeah, after the fact. Yeah.
Candy. That's a good point. I'm not gonna hold you.
Like I said, it's given very much he gonna cry in the car, but why did the brother not hear him come into the room? Because he was hearing everything else.
Right.
I think he kind of
PTSD was
did because
hearing
you see him
everything.
getting up right here. He getting up right here,
Yeah.
so he probably did felt something because he
But
did
it's
get
like
up.
2 days. This is 2 or 3 days, right? Because it was the day that it happened, and then she went and talked to the friend the next day. Then she came home and
confronted him about the pictures.
confronted him.
So it's like
See,
1 to 2 days,
and then they. Yeah. So my thing is,
It's like
when
the
did
next
this
night.
happen?
but I'm gonna say it like it is. All right, he ain't had some in a long time. She ain't had some in a long time. She put that thing on him. So when you get talking from a man perspective, when you get something like that and it's been a minute, your ass ain't hearing nothing. Okay, you get knocked out. Y'all both fall out together at the you ain't hearing nothing, bro.
Yeah, for the first few whatever minutes, but at some point you're gonna check back in.
That's why he got up. You know what I'm saying? But still,
but he also got that PTSD thing going on. So I don't care how good the sex
I think
was,
the coochie takes that away. You know what I'm saying? I think
so this is not the night he was alive. This is not like he was alive, right?
He don't be going through none of that.
It's a temporary cure, right? It's a temporary cure.
He's doing another job right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
dopamine.
You put that in the back of the mind and you handle what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Question. So when he's getting out of the bed, this is not the night that he perished. This is the night that they did the do.
Yes.
The do. But the night when he perished, they were sleeping separately.
Yes.
Right, because he was doing push up at the steps, and
she went downstairs to the kitchen
to get some water. Right, and then he went to the garage, and then
Okay.
Yep.
Dang. But ain't that his brother knife? So they had to been scrambling because that's his brother knife, right?
So they need to check the brothers.
Is it?
Look at you.
That's the same knife.
They did a close up of that knife for some reason. I'm like, that got to be the knife that the brother came down.
The same knife that he was carrying, but okay. I thought he went downstairs with his own knife, and then this is like a kitchen knife or something.
Yeah, the brother did come down with his own knife, but he could have taken it from him. I don't know. During the scuffle,
which doesn't make any sense, like Matthew said, because if the brother was so whatever, then it should have been the husband that was not alive.
And I said that earlier. I don't think it was a scuffle. I think he just kind of surprised him, like he came around the corner, like what's going on, and he just jigged him right in the chest.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah,
because he don't look like he don't look like he was fighting anything. Like you look at his shirt, if he was fighting, his shirt would be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't look that disheveled right there. So it looked like he just caught him coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my thing is, they kept doing the zoom up of the knife, so that's what I thought. That way, it was the brother. So, like you said, it could be the kitchen. So yeah. So next, he came in, hugged her. He finally came in. She's like, "Oh, baby," and he said, "Paybacks is a bitch," and she looking dumbfounded, like what? And then the detective turned her around, read her rights. Heck, look at her face. She is in disbelief, like
shock.
Like she knows, she's in disbelief about what just happened. Like they putting this on me. I don't think it's like really registered. She is registering now if it wasn't registering before, like all the questions and stuff like that. And we get a scene of Calvin going to look like a hotel room and meets Janice, Sean's wife. Come on, now they could be together, you know. It always should have been me and you since the foster home, yada yada yada. And
Huh?
True.
Matthew said that's his foster sister.
yes,
Yeah.
How y'all know that?
from the beginning.
From the beginning.
How? Where do y'all get the foster?
They said her name.
So
They was at the table.
oh God. Okay.
The kiss that was at the table. It was a white
Rewind
girl.
the tape.
She was the white
Andy,
girl.
I'm gonna have to
tape.
rewind the tape.
He said rewind it.
Because I had to go back and
so-
look. I'm like, is that the friend? I'm like, no, that can't
No,
be
it's not the friend. The friend is
No, I
different.
had to go back and look, but I didn't know that was the foster sister. Oh, that was gross. Okay.
Yes, and then we get a scene of him coming back, I guess, to visit her. It was kind of weird of a visit, and he came in with Janice, and they flexed in front of her face. And this time, she's in the uniform of the prison uniform.
That was
And he
intentional.
I have to say that was on purpose. And she tried to leap and get him, and the guard was like holding her down, and we see her in her cell, you know, looking like, man, how I get here? And the guard came by to tell her the doctor's results, which is unethical and I think illegal, that she's pregnant and she's in distraught, and that's the end. Pregnant with can't make this story up. Her husband, foster brother, baby.
Yeah. So the way I'm thinking is that white girl
Yes.
at the foster home, he probably always liked her. What's her name? Jessica?
Mm-hmm.
He probably always liked her, told Big Sean, Little Sean then, and Little Sean messed around with her, and that's how they got together. He basically stole Jessica from homeboy right here a long time ago.
Yeah, I think her name Justine or something. Yeah.
Didn't he say he was gonna marry her at the beginning?
Something like that, yeah. So Big Sean just messed the whole thing up. So this was paid back from way back, and it's paid back for his current wife.
That's crazy.
Candy face.
But the current wife wouldn't have did nothing. I feel like once he saw them married at his wedding, he decided that he wanted to get the lady back. It just was weird. Because why couldn't you just divorce your wife? Huh?
Were they married or were they just dating?
I think they was probably married at the time when they went to the wedding.
Well, I guess after he found out that the wife cheated on him, you're gonna spin the block on the shorty that you always had a crush on, always had communication.
Yeah, but
with.
when he had when he had the conversation with her in the hotel, wasn't he saying like, "Oh, thanks for letting me know," like that he's putting his hands on you or something? So that made it seem like that was before he showed up and he was out of town. So y'all been planning this. So
why did you set the wife up? I think they was in communication, yo.
They wanted both of them out of the picture.
Mind you,
they
didn't have none in 4 months, 5 months. So during this time, I'm thinking
why I
all
feel
this
like he was sleeping with Becky.
He might have been.
So to say, yeah.
You might be right.
So
that's why
she's pregnant.
I mean, she wasn't shit because she still slept with the foster brother. But it's like, why did you just not divorce her?
But when you look at it, it seemed like it was a setup. The way he was, they ain't had none in a long time, and
he did set her up. But that's what I'm saying. Instead of setting her up, why not just get a divorce? Because this is before she slept with the brother.
But he wanted both of them out of the picture. He wanted either unalive.
Divorce gets you out of the picture too.
He definitely wants that crazy brother.
Well, the saying is, it's cheaper to keep her, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna go through all of that when he's like elevating in his career, being, moving weight from Manchester.
Because if he could set his wife up, they could have just set the brother up. He could have let the little Becky could have told the brother to come back home, got another little 2-piece, and then could have swooped in, took him out for her, and she could have said it was self-defense. They could have said it was a break. They could have said anything. Like, why you?
No, he want his wife out the way anyway. He wants his wife
Then
out
it
the
would
way,
have been.
so he don't have to pay alimony.
It would have been another movie. It wouldn't be.
Jail.
It wouldn't have been my husband's wife. It would have been Karen's little boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have been a whole different movie.
That.
Karen's boyfriend.
Preferred that.
Yeah, but the title of this movie actually got a double meaning when it came to the end of this twist. My brother's wife.
Yeah.
That was Candy.
My brother's wife.
Yeah, I heard it. No, that's not
like,
yeah, my brother's wife.
So what's the double meaning? Please share for the people that's slow.
So it's like Sean is like was banging down Calvin's wife, and then at the end Calvin ended up turning around banging Sean's wife at the end and killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Got them out the way. So
so that's like a double entendres. Okay.
Yep.
A double whammy.
Yeah. A double whammy. And I'm like, why y'all tell her she's pregnant? That's another knockout, like another
right.
KO.
Like,
that's nasty. They wanted her to get the sheet, get to work.
So are we gonna get are we gonna get a part 2 on this?
I don't want no part 2.
Yes, they will. They're gonna have a part 2 because she gonna have that baby, and guess who's gonna raise it? Becky and Bob, or whatever the man name is.
Not Becky and Bob.
Calvin and Becky gonna raise her baby.
Becky and Bob.
My brother's baby.
No, Candy,
my brother's husband's baby.
I think this should stop here, okay?
Jay acting like me, my brother's husband's baby. Because I was giving this movie all kind of names last night. But yeah,
oh man,
my brother's baby. Raising my brother's baby with his ex-wife. God,
yes, Matthew.
That's crazy.
Gracious.
It's not a good title. Don't be egging her on, Matthew.
movie. You got
y'all write this movie. I need
titles.
I need
my brother's husband's.
I need my money. Tubi, when y'all do the next movie, thank you, and you're welcome.
Yeah, but what's y'all overall thoughts of this movie as a whole? Like, would you tell a friend? Or would you it has that rewatch value, even though it's like only 66 minutes? What have you? I know Miss Kara, she said no. She's like, why? She said
no.
Why?
I'm blowed because now that y'all said that was the sister.
That's what I was saying
the whole time.
I didn't know who I didn't know who the wife was. I never knew the white lady was their sister from foster home. I never caught that.
I did not connect it when he slapped her. I didn't connect it then. I didn't connect it till we got to. I was like, oh, that's the girl from the foster home. He's like, I loved you all my life. I said, I was saying that to Monique before we got on. I was like, not you sleeping with your foster sister.
I didn't know that. I didn't catch
both of them technically old nasties. And
Monique like at the beginning, you gotta catch their names because they've seen each other names at the table.
Yeah, I didn't pay any.
I didn't catch the name. Who is knocking on the wall?
Yeah, because she was giving them struggle plates, and they were saying each other name with attitudes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
You gave it a 2.
He was abusing her back then.
So Calvin was like,
I remember him saying he wanted to marry her, and I was just, and I was thinking the same thing. Like, your scope is this small as this house. You have dreams of making it big and dreams of being successful, but marrying the girl in the next room, why?
She was the nicest one to him.
No, please.
Proximity.
It was 12. He said they was 12 foster children in the house came through the house. So
okay. She was the nicest one.
She was
Becky was nice. It's like, you knew me before I was successful, so I'm gonna marry the shorty that knew me before I was successful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just had biscuits and dirty rice. You know what I mean?
He said, I didn't like they was sleeping with the foster sister, put sour taste in.
Yeah, that makes it worse. Like,
it's not fun when the homie can't have none. It's not fun when the foster brother can't have. But
he was mad. He was mad though when Sean was smashing. He was like, "Yo, get your own girl." That's why he said what he said. "Yo, get your own girl."
Yeah, you can move in
Because
with
I'm
me.
already messing with Becky, Jessica, whatever her name is. Why you gotta mess with her too? I mean, I know you my brother. We supposed to be sharing, but nah, not with Becky, dog. Like, get your own chick.
Right.
Like, there's like
Right.
12, 13. Well, you said 11, 12? Like 10 other people in this house. Like,
Yeah,
go,
that, yeah.
you know what I
Find
mean?
somebody else.
There's got to be another Becky in the house somewhere. You know what I mean? What's her name?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't even
They
remember.
ain't had nothing else to do but each other. God, Tomato.
You'll be
Dang, the way you
you'll be
said that,
surprised of these foster homes. Like I knew like some neighbors, like they foster parents had never let them outside and they end up taking each other virginities at one point as we got older.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, there's some crazy
I take
stories.
playing doctor to a whole new level. Lord, gross.
Yeah, there's
Man, Miss
foster
Kara,
parents,
really?
foster parents taking virginity too. So
That's
Yeah,
even worse.
that's even,
worse.
yeah. So it's a lot of stuff. It's crazy stuff.
This is crazy.
So
This is
okay,
insane.
so Matthew rated a 4. Look, Candy's still dwelling on it.
I am.
Poor Candy.
Yeah, you couldn't find nobody
Poor
else?
thing.
Candy is
I gave
aggravated.
it a
That's how I
3
felt
star.
though too. I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
I gave it a
scallywag.
3.
Like, why her?
Scallywag.
3 out of what? 5?
Yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. I
When
gave
you
it.
blow up, you know you're gonna get a white girl up. Okay, so
Okay, Kanye.
that's Kanye.
Anyway,
Your Chi-Town
I
brother.
won't give it a 2 or 2.5. I don't.
what you give it?
Out of 10?
A what?
Out of 5.
Out of
Out
5.
of 5 stars.
Oh, 5 star, yeah. I'll give it like a 2. I mean, the
You give it 2,
story,
I give it
okay.
3.
I like the story. I do like the story. Like 10 toes down, I like the writing. Again, I didn't figure it out to the very end, right? The acting was not that good, but the story, the way it was written, was good. So I think this was good too. That's why I
Yeah.
give it, a 2 and not like a 1. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna give it a 2.5. I'll give it a 2. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So out of
There you
5,
go,
I'll
Matthew.
give it a 2.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2.
Give it a 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
I ain't hate it.
Candy. Candy just shaking her head like, yo.
She's still
I'm
bugging me.
sorry, Candy. What you give it after
Like,
you know?
That
Now
made
you
it
know
to
what
me.
you
That
know.
made it worse. Like that made
Oh.
it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a
So
2.5.
you rather see it be the friend, not the foster sister?
No, I just didn't
Yeah.
want. Why are we with each other? Y'all ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all can't hunt
Both
other
of them.
people.
No,
Y'all can't
I'm
hunt-
telling you what happens in foster.
But you going. You can find somebody in Manchester. You can.
He wanted
too
That's
much
still
of
long
a-
distance. That's long distance.
Why are you like you low? You this is low hanging fruit. The foster sister is low hanging fruit. Like why?
I think he
You
was
can
always
find
in love with her, though. He was always in love with her, dog. And I don't
He's
think
like,
it
and then you
worked out.
married her.
Well, she was
Yeah.
funky and dirty in the foster.
Mhm.
You know, in them man.
She was probably nice to him. He always loved her. Things didn't work out. Homeboy, Sean, got with her. So he went and got with what's her name? You know, that his wife that
Teresa.
slept with Sean, whatever her name is. Yeah.
Teresa.
Mhm.
So I think because Sean went and got with white girl, he couldn't get with her.
Right.
So he got with Shorty. And then when it's like, oh, you sleeping with Sean? Oh, now I gotta set you up. You and Sean. I'm gonna take out Sean and set you up, take the rap, boom. Now I can get with the one that I always wanted to be with, which is
I feel like he was trying to set her up before then.
yeah.
Once we got to the end, but then I also at first didn't know who did it because I'm like, the military guy was so shady. I'm like, maybe somebody did sneak in there and just take him out. And then I was like, oh no, just his brother.
From his past. Yeah, his foster brother.
Yeah.
Because we kept hearing noises and
Yeah.
grabbing guys
So he was making the noise when they was on the couch. That was him outside ratting in the bushes.
I was thinking that too.
I was thinking that too. Like, yo, you was there before they did the do.
But if you was out there rattling the bushes, why
and then you
let
got
them go
cameras
through
there
with it?
already. So
Yeah, I don't think it was him because, like I said, I think once he went there early with the flowers and found out, that's when it started. Okay, let me check the cameras now. let me set this up this way. Let me get her back. Because why would he bring flowers like, hey, babe, I'm home, if he knew that they was messing around? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it started once he came in, was like, oh my God, they sleeping.
Yeah. He went and got the evidence.
Yeah, then he got break down on the steps.
I'm just going with it because I feel like he met with Becky before and he hadn't slept with his wife in 4 months. So I kind of feel like
that he was with her.
That you was with Becky. And now you mad at the wife then got her something.
That could be a possibility. Yeah. That's a possibility.
Because he ain't like that lady.
He was probably already smashing her, you know what I'm saying? But he did try. Remember, he did try to get with his wife, but she shrugged him off. You know,
you know how to try. Go one of them.
I mean, after he don't told her that bad news, Jay, and on the phone, and she heard him, he had to leave.
That's when you. That's when you go and. That's when you go and eat the box. That's how you make it better. Come on.
Okay, Jody, baby boy.
Baby boy.
Baby boy.
You know he ate the box after he done backhanded her.
Well, see, again, that's a whole different discussion. I sent you that video. That's a whole different discussion. We got to go live with that one. Jody wasn't wrong.
Damage control.
We'll talk about that another time.
For a year before.
Yeah, we do need to talk about Baby Boy. That was a toxic story.
Straight up.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, we need to talk about Baby Boy. That was terrible.
That was a very complex story.
Yes, it had layers. Yeah. It was layered.
Yes.
I mean, I saw that at a certain age, and then looking at it now, you like, oh nah.
It's different.
Just like little basketball.
Right.
Toxic. So, everything's toxic.
Yeah, we had a lot of struggle love back then. I'm like, oh, we was liking all these struggle ass love movies.
Well, that was cute, but hold a minute. No.
I'm gonna play you for your heart. What?
I'm play you for your heart?
Yeah, man. That's one of my favorites, though. Love and Basketball is one of my favorites. Love Jones, one of my favorites. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The daddy was no.
It was all toxic. Yeah. The brother to the left on your right and all of this and that. Like, yeah. We need to Love Jones. We need to Love and Basketball and just go through the complexities of relationships in these movies, yo, and just talk about it.
We really need black sinners. Yeah.
We thought something was good. That movie was all toxic and complex and layered. Like
you watching it over and over, like, yo, this is a great movie. Like,
you know, BET played it forever.
As time goes on, you get older. Absolutely.
Yeah.
BET played Baby Boy over and over and over. They still probably play it.
Yeah, they had Baby Boy on loop.
I can act it out, honey. I can be that.
They had Baby Boy on loop, boy.
Mm-hmm.
He put the 20s, not 20s, but whatever he put on.
In that damn prison song movie. Anywho,
that's a sad movie, man.
Yeah, that was sad. I'm not.
Sad movie.
We definitely need
that's
to
the
run it
end
back.
of this review because we're going off into something else. So this the
yes,
end.
we are.
As always.
My Brother's Wife, the Tubi movie. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's a quick watch. It's only 66 minutes. So yeah. So I'm gonna go around and let the people tell you what they got going on their channels. Candy Love.
Alrighty. So Wednesday I'll be doing Mayor of Kingstown with Moochie and the gang. Thursday I will be doing Sisters finale with Monique 69 Ways, Shayna and Tamika's Den. On Friday I'll be doing The Family Business with EJ and the gang. I was trying to get Jay to pull it out of me because I know
you like
yeah.
He was not helping you out.
Yeah, and just keep your notification bells on, you know. You never know what I'll pop up with. Probably another Tubi movie or something. You never know. Thank you, Monique. I appreciate it with this crazy movie. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You are so welcome. Ms. Kara speaks.
I mean, after Candy, I don't got nothing going on. She got a full old schedule. I mean, it's really heavy on keep your notifications on because when I get off of here, I'm gonna get College Hill Celebrity Edition of Finale uploaded and out to you people. Huh?
I said that's something.
Yeah. something, but she was like on Monday and then on Tuesday and on Wednesday. And I was like, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
just
me
keep
too.
your
That's what I'm like, what's
notifications on.
this?
There will be something else up there.
Yeah, Matthew. VACAYJTV, what you got going on?
So
Oh,
yeah,
no.
thank you for having me. Thank you for having Thank you for having me.
No problem.
Monique 69 Ways, Miss Kara Speaks, Candy Love is always fun. I enjoyed it. So Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look out, our regular standard time to go live. I'm gonna have a little surprise. Look out for that. Come through Monday, 8 p.m. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. We doing. What is it, Candy? No, we're not doing it. Not yet.
Rufus come on Thursday. What are you talking about?
It does, but we're coming back next Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
He
But it's
said
okay.
Wednesday.
It's okay.
Not Thursday.
It's okay. You had your track shoes on. Now we doing family business, right? This Wednesday, right? And then Ruthless comes back on August 8th, which is Thursday. And then look out for the recaps. You already know how I do with Elder Madamava and the recaps, man. Make sure you check out for your boy on the recaps for Ruthless, because we're coming back with season 5. It's gonna be crazy. And then we're gonna come back next week. I think it's the 14th with the Ruthless Roundtable as we go over that before the next episode comes out. But that Wednesday after, on the 15th, Bel Air is coming back. So look out for Bel Air, and when we go live with Bel Air and cover that. So it's going to be a crazy month. August going to be real crazy.
August,
the month is busy. This week a little slow, but the rest of the month.
Yeah, and then we got to get ready for September, because we'll be back with Ghosts. And if they decide to put this Power Choice Awards together, then I'm probably going to be doing the after show for that too. So look out for all of that, man. Keep your notifications on. Hit that like button. Subscribe. You already know the vibe. You know what it is. All right, your man VACAY. Salute. Yeah.
All right. For as me, I'm still dragging my feet with this Deadpool Wolverine review. I gotta get that out, and also Sisters, the finale, the season finale. I hope they don't let us down with that. So that's happening Thursday, and I believe Candy Love is hosting that one. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm also thinking about doing an Unsister episode, Dapper Dan. That really interests me of his story, so I might talk about that. I don't know when, but yeah, like I said, keep your notifications on, and make sure you subscribe to everyone up here, and hit the like button and share with the people. If you were entertained, please share. Please hit the like button. Please, what he said?
They will let you down, and Tamika will rant about it.
Oh yeah. Well, Matthew, you already know. You already know how it goes, but yeah.
Another day in the YouTube street.
Yeah, another day at the YouTube street. So we at the end. So we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.